Hey, YouTube, how are you doing today? Yes, we are streaming live. Good evening. I just wanted to come in real quick and just wanted to share a few things from my heart. And then I'll let you finish up your evening. I promised y'all that I would start coming on. I'm really building this channel. And so please subscribe to my channel. If this channel is a blessing to you, I would love to have you become a part of what I am doing. I'm out here trying to help make the world a better place, and we can all do our part to make that happen. So, um, all right. We can all do our part to make this a better place. So let me check the place. There we go. All right, just wanted to check it. So I was thinking about a song that it just always just makes me smile, and it's called "That Girl Is on Fire," and that song just really it just does something to me. It gets me excited, and the reason I love the song, because those of you who don't know me, let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Thomasine Pickens of the Real Life Coaching Center and Real Word Ministries. I am a minister of the gospel. I have a prison ministry. I'm also a business coach. I'm a life career transitional coach, and I'm also vice president in a corporation and in a financial institution. And so I wear many, many hats. And so when I think about that song, "That Girl Is on Fire," I hear it from so many different realms. One of them is a spiritual realm. When you say that person is on fire, that means they're out there, they're doing God's business, they're handling his business for the kingdom, and they're doing all the things that are necessary in this hour. And when I hear it from a business perspective, when I'm helping my business clients, or I'm helping my leaders in corporate America, and I hear that girl is on fire, that guy's on fire, however you want to say it, I'm thinking about how they're making an impact that cannot be changed, how they're changing the world, and they're doing it as an individual. Many people are asking for the change. When is the change going to happen? What's going to happen next? And I want to tell you that you can be part of that change. If you don't like the way your life is, if you don't like the way the world is, be a part of the solution and stop being a part of the problem. Come together and figure out how you can create a better atmosphere for yourself, so that no matter where you go, you're taking positive energy with you. You're taking the spirit of the living God with you. And so I want to help people around the world to become who they were created to be. We were all created to be someone spectacular. And along the way, some of you have been told that you're not so spectacular. And I'm here today to tell you that you are. I'll share a personal testimony. A couple of months ago, I was given the impression that I had done something so wrong, and I felt really bad about myself as a manager, as a leader. And I found out today that what was said was not true and it was incorrect. And I'm telling you, the joy that I felt on the inside to know that every day that I get up to try to make a difference and do a difference, I literally had been doing that. And although that light had tried to be snatched from me, I knew within that I had done all that I could do. I had done a great job. And so many times you have to tell yourself you're doing a good job, you've done a great job, and you have to encourage yourself, because people won't encourage you. And I know that we're dealing with a lot of people that are struggling with mental health issues, and they need to hear that. And I'm going to be teaching you and helping you to learn how to tell yourself you're doing a great job. You're doing an amazing job. Pat yourself on the back. You don't need your kids, your spouse, your boss. You don't need anybody to say you're doing a great job. Tell yourself. I believe God gave us two hands for a reason, and that's so we can clap for ourselves, so that we can hug ourselves and we can pat ourselves on the back. So spend time encouraging yourself. Apostle Paul said it best in the Bible. He said it in the Word of God. He says sometimes you have to encourage yourself, and that's true. We have too many people that are giving up on life. They're giving up on their dreams. They're giving up on their families, and they're leaving this earth realm way too soon. And I want to be part of the solution to stop that, to stop that where people are giving up on their careers. They think, you know what, that was just a dream. It's never going to happen. And they're walking away from their dreams. They're walking away from just great things because it's not happening the way they thought it would happen, because someone tried to throw a monkey wrench into it. And now it's not what they thought it was. But I'm here to tell you that it is what God says it is. And so I want to help people walk through that process. And I understand, I was asking God the other day, Lord, why have I gone through so much? And he says, you've gone through so much so that you can teach others, you can give them the principles and the strategies and the process that you took to get through your things. Your stuff didn't keep you down, it didn't keep you bound. And so now you're going to go back and you're going to free others, and you're going to give them the same techniques that you learned while you were going through your own thing. So I am grateful at this moment of all the things that I've gone through. I've gone through some very embarrassing situations, some humiliating situations. And I thank God for each and every one of them, because now I can help you so that you don't have to go through some of those things. Some things you will have to, it's just called life. But I want to help you get through them as quickly as possible. There's things that I went through just this last year that when I went through it 7 years ago, I didn't handle it just as well as I'm handling it today. And that 7 year mark, when I went through it like 10 years before that, I didn't handle it as well as I handled it at that time. So I see that as I keep going through these different tests and these different trials in life, I'm finding that I'm doing better and I'm getting better at it. And I'm excited to God to know that, you know what, I handled this last situation a whole lot better than I handled situations 20, 25 years ago. I maintained my integrity, and I kept my composure, and I did the right thing and the right way. And I did not, I was upset and I was hurt, but I moved the right way. Where there was 25 years ago and I had a similar situation and I didn't move the right way. I couldn't move. I got stuck, and I was stuck for many, many years. And so I want to help people that may feel like you're stuck, like you're in a place and you just like life is just blah. And I want to help you get out of that. I want to help you to get excited about life again. You may be that person watching this video. You say, you know what? I've never been excited about anything. Well, baby, it's time for me to help you get excited about some things. And so, I want to help you to truly fulfill your life, and I want to help you live your life on purpose. That is my company motto, and I created that. I want to help people to live their life on purpose. And I say that because I've known too many people that have gone through the motions of living, but they're not living their life. They're not enjoying it. They don't like anything. They're miserable. They're unhappy, and they literally are making everyone around them miserable and unhappy. They're always yelling. They're always fussing. They're always wanting to fight and all of that stuff, just because it's something on the inside of them that they're not satisfied with. And I want to help you find out what's on the inside of you that you're not satisfied with, and let's deal with it. What is it? Don't tell me I'm not satisfied with myself at all. There's some great qualities in each and every person. I believe that there's not one person that's bad to the core. We all, and bad is blessed and delivered. We all have some things, some great qualities about us, and we have some things that need improvement. That's just the truth. And so let's look at what you need to improve on. And what I like to do when I'm doing my Redefining You program, I have so many programs now, thank God. But one of the programs I offer is Redefining You, Living Your Life on Purpose. And we look at you. You tell me who you want to be. You tell me, what is the life you dreamt about for yourself? What did you see yourself doing? Did you see yourself in a boardroom, or did you see yourself working in a home office? Where did you see yourself? And if you haven't been dreaming about life in the past, let me help you start dreaming, because we want to create the life of your dreams. Why were you sent here? And all of it's going to come together, your dreams and your mission from God. All of it's going to come together. I was doing a live a few minutes ago, and many years ago, probably about 15 years ago, maybe further, longer. I have my ministry is called Real Word Ministry. So I started that probably around 2003, 2004 when I did my DBA. And then a few years after that, I had did a DBA for real world experiences. And I knew in my mind how I was going to situate it, but I hadn't done it. So that was probably 2005, 2006. And tonight, 2021, as I'm doing a live a few minutes ago, I wrote it down. And all of a sudden, as I was speaking to on my platform, the real world experiences, came to life again. I was like, oh my gosh, I now know how God wants me to use this. And I'm so delighted. And the real world experiences is just that. I had no idea. It's all the things that I've experienced and all the things that you've experienced. And we're going to talk about it. We've experienced some great things. We've experienced some not so great things, and we've experienced some ugly things. And we're going to talk about it all and figure out how it all meshes together. The Bible says it all works together for the good. And so we want to look at all of those different aspects of our life, those different seasons. I like to call them seasons. The Bible talks about it seasons in the book of Ecclesiastes. You know, things don't last forever. It's a season. There's a time to laugh. There's a time to cry. There's a time to mourn. It talks about seasons, and that's so powerful. And so we want to understand that you may be depressed, but we're not going to let that be a long season. In fact, as soon as you talk to me, we're going to kind of get through that. And one of the other things I forgot to mention that I am a comedian. I love making people laugh. And so we're going to move past that. And we're going to get you past that depression and get you to the place where God has for you and the things that he has for you to do so that you can fulfill the Great Commission on your life. You know, many times we're like I said in the beginning of the video, we're asking, like, where's the help coming? When is the world going to change? And guess what? It's going to take each and every one of us. We're waiting on one person. We're waiting on one man to make a decision to change the whole world. And it's going to take more than one person. It's going to take all of us working together collectively, doing our part, doing your part in your home, on your block, in your neighborhood, in your city, in your community. It's going to take us all working together. That's going to turn this whole nation around. We have to do it together. We can't be sitting around eating popcorn, watching one person turn this thing around. It's going to take all of us. It's going to take us praying and fasting and doing a whole lot of things to get this to where it needs to be. And so I want to help you to start living your abundant, blessed life. And if you're not living an abundant, blessed life, you definitely need to talk to me. You need to be, there's moments where you're going to have times when you're like, oh my goodness, I wish I was doing this, or I wish I was doing that. But I want to get you to that place where you're like, you know what? I'm okay with me. I'm okay with my life. I'm satisfied with where I am. I'm enjoying life. I'm loving my life. And I want to help you get there. I never imagined that I would get to the place where I truly love myself. I was so mad at myself for all the different bad decisions I made, all the different bad choices I made in life. And I was just frustrated with myself. And I don't know about you, but there's many times I will close my eyes and put my hands together and bow my head. I was trying to blink myself back in the past so I could get a do-over. And I don't know about you, but I found out real quick, it don't work like that. You don't get do-overs like that. And so I learned how to take my life and fix it. And God showed me how to fix it. Areas of my life that didn't seem right, that were just irritating me because it wasn't going the way I wanted it to. The Lord taught me how to fix it. And I'm going to give you those same strategies and those same techniques that fix my life to help you fix your life so that you can truly live the abundant, blessed life. And so how to be fierce and how to be on fire. Live your life on purpose. Do what you were commissioned by God to do and enjoy every moment of your life. Yes, there's moments where it's like, really? This is it? But guess what? Shake it off. God has some great things for you. And you're not going to get those great things if you're always sitting around murmuring and complaining and whining and fussing and crying and just getting on everybody's nerves. Don't nobody like you because you're annoying, because you just won't ever smile. You're always unhappy. You're not grateful. God is like, oh my God, why did I create this one? You even got God like, oh, really? You've got to get to that place where you're like, Lord, forgive me. Forgive me for not doing what you called and created me to do. Forgive me for just laying on my dreams and not fulfilling anything. Forgive me for not being the provider that you created me to be, for not doing the things that you called me to do. Forgive me for hiding behind myself out of fear, out of low self-esteem, because I feel like I can't talk right. I don't communicate well. So many people have so many issues, and I'm telling you, just open up your mouth and the Spirit of the Lord will help you speak. There was times when I was shy because I felt like I never said the right thing. I felt like people were always misunderstanding me. They didn't know. They were like, what did you say? Like they never heard me. And one day I woke up and you know what I said to myself? I said, girl, today we're going to talk. And if they don't understand us, it don't matter. We're going to talk anyhow. And I said, Lord, send me the right people that understand what I'm saying. Send me the people that understand my heart. And I found out it was a tactic that the devil was used to keep my mouth shut. Because if he could keep my mouth shut, then he could keep me in a state of depression. He could keep me in a state of oppression. He could keep me in a place of not making enough money because I wouldn't open up my mouth. I wouldn't say nothing. I didn't see anything good in myself. I didn't see how I brought that I brought anything of value to the table. And I wonder sometimes, why am I divorced? Because I did not see the qualities that I had on the inside of me. I didn't think that there was anything good in me that I brought to any relationship. And guess what? The devil is a lie. I have a lot of great qualities, and so do you. There's a lot of spectacular, wonderful, awesome, and amazing things about me, and the same thing about you. Then I want to help you pull those things out so that you can be the person that you were created to be. You don't need a whole lot of people around you to be okay with you. It can just be you when you say, you know what? I'm all right with me. I'm where I want to be. I'm where I need to be, and I'm most importantly, I'm where I should be. I'm where God ordained me to be. And it's going to be times when things are going to happen that you cannot explain, you do not understand. It's going to be frustrating, but if you just walk with me, I want to walk with you and help you get through this thing called life and live the life of your dreams. Live the life that you desire and stop being cranky. And we're going to learn how to pray over your spouses so they'll stop being cranky. So, it seems like one time you cranky and they happy. And then when you get happy, they cranky. And it's just back and forth. And I want to pray for you and pray with you so that y'all are happy at the same time. In fact, I really don't like using the word happy because the word happy is connected to happenings. So if something doesn't happen, then you're not happy. I like the word joy because the Bible speaks of having the joy of the Lord. Because when you have that joy on the inside, no matter where you at, you smiling. No matter what situation you going through, you smiling because you got the joy of the Lord on the inside of you. So I want to help you get that joy, because that joy, when all hell is breaking loose, you got peace and joy. And you just sit back and you smile. You like it is what it is. But I know I'm good. It is what it is, and I know I'm good. I want to help you to obtain that type of joy, and that comes from having that authentic relationship with the Lord. So anyway, I promised you all that I would jump on here, and I'm going to keep my commitment because I really want to build this. And so help me build my YouTube station. I'm also follow me on Facebook. I have different groups on Facebook, the Real Life Coaching Center. Find me on there, join me. I'm dropping nuggets over there. And I have my TikTok. I like doing some little TikTok videos because I like having fun. I'm going to do a couple of them tonight because I want to have fun. My son told me today, he said, I didn't realize you had so many TikTok videos out there. I said, well, I got a lot of time on my hands, so I've been TikToking. I even have a little advertisement that I've made. Follow me on TikTok. So I'm just enjoying life, and I'm doing me, and I want to help other people to enjoy their life to the fullest. And at the end of this thing called life, I want us all to do what I call die empty. I want every dream that you ever dreamt, every vision God ever gave you, I want you to fulfill it. I want you to do it. I want you to live it and have it. And at the end of it all, be like, ooh, I'm good. I'm good. I got a bad doctor's report back in August, and I had to go last Friday for some tests. And I honestly had peace about the situation. I had peace. And I said, Lord, had this been like 5 or 10 years ago, I would have fallen apart. But I had so much peace. And I said, you know what, God, it is what it is. I trust you. And whatever you decide is the will for my life, I'm with you. Just give me the peace and the understanding to endure it and to go through it. And I meant that from the depth of my soul. I wasn't going to fight. Lord, whatever it is you want me to do, you tell me what to do. And that's how we have to live live every day of our life. When situations come up, ask the Lord, is that a situation you want me to fight? Or is that a situation you want me to leave alone? Lord, you tell me how to handle this battle. You tell me what direction to go in, Lord. You show me what I need to do, God. Because, I told someone today, I said, I have no energy for foolishness. I don't. I have a lot of energy for fun. I have a lot of energy for love. I have a lot of energy for laughing, but foolery and mess, I don't have energy for it at all. And I'm just not going to participate in anything that does not bring me joy. I'm just not going to be a party to it. If it don't bring me no joy, I ain't doing it. I only want to do those things that give me joy and peace and love and laughter and all of that. So join one of my groups. I'll come on here and do little nuggets, but I really want you to join one of my groups so that we can get together on a weekly basis, so we can do life together. We can look at your personal situation and let's dig into it. Tell me, I don't like this. Whatever it is, it may be your hair. I'll help you with that as well. Whatever it is you don't like, let's talk about it. Let's talk through it and let's get you on the other side so that you can truly live the abundant and blessed life that God has for you. God bless you and good night.